Hi, I'm Rosie. When I was first diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, also known as BPD for short, almost 3 years ago, I didn't know how to talk about it at all. In fact, I felt extremely silenced, I felt extremely shut down, I felt suffocated by not being able to talk about it, because not only was I going through extremely difficult and challenging experiences with mental health and mental illness, but also having the added dimension of silence that was almost too much to bear. So I needed a way of making sense of my diagnosis, of the mental health things that I'd been through for years. And that's when I started my blog and my Twitter. And doing my blog and my Twitter has been phenomenal. It's helped me find the words and find the confidence to speak about what I go through, about borderline personality disorder and other mental health experiences. And the way I've been able to relate to people and people have been able to relate back to me has been extremely empowering, and I am extremely grateful for all of the support and all of the empathy that I've received and that I've been able to give. I want to talk about silence around mental health, around mental illness. Suicide is the biggest killer of men under 45 in this country. It's the biggest killer of young people in this country. Suicide kills more people than road accidents, and yet people seem to be more than okay with talking about road safety, about how to cross a road, about why you should wear a seatbelt, and about all aspects of road safety, and yet people seem to uphold the silence around suicide and around mental health, mental illness in general. One of the reasons why silence is so dangerous and so painful is because silence isolates you. If you are silent, you don't have the possibility of finding somebody who's going through the same thing as you. So silence makes people feel like they are the only one going through what they're going through, when in fact you're not. Other people around you are probably going through similar things. You just don't get to find out. So silence is a very lonely thing. Silence also breeds a sense of shame. People living with mental health conditions, mental illnesses, quite often feel a huge sense of shame because of the hidden nature, of the misunderstood nature of what they're going through. And I felt that for years. I still feel that now. And silence forces you to keep quiet. Silence forces you to cover things up. If you cover something up, it breeds that shame. You never get the empathy that you need. You don't get the connection that you need through speaking out. And one of the reasons I'm making this blog and I'm taking this blog one step further is because I want to break this silence so that more people can connect to others and realise that they are not the only one. So that people can realise, myself included, that they are not the stereotype of a mental illness. There is no one kind of person. There is no personality type for a mental illness or a specific mental illness. And to realise that there is nothing for them to be ashamed of. And to realise that their mental illness, their mental health doesn't have to stop them from connecting with people, or from achieving what they want to achieve. And that's why I want to smash this silence and make these videos and this blog. So thank you, everybody.